Now, the exact different Delta, what is that? You bring in that slide guitar, that lap guitar? Is that the
Well,
Delta?
I don't have a lap guitar. I have a 1911 Gibson L3, and it sounds, boy, when you listen to Robert Johnson, those records, it sounds kind of like that. And, but when I think of the Delta, I think of Robert Johnson. I think of Charlie Patton. I think of Son House, who ended his life, was ended in Detroit. I mean, not that he ended his life. I mean, he went naturally, but I mean, his last years were in Detroit, and I didn't even know that, and otherwise I would have beaten a path to his door. But I remember being a kid in high school and reading it in the newspaper, and there would be like certain events or whatever, and there'd be this guy's Son House would be playing. I'm a kid. I'm a high school kid. I don't know anything about it. But now I love that stuff. Charlie Patton, Tommy McLennan, Ishman Bracey, Tommy Johnson, the original Sonny Boy Williamson, #1. And basically, that's what Chicago blues with Muddy they were doing. They just used electric instruments.
Okay. Yeah, because it's just, I've talked to enough you got great musicians, and I didn't realize, I go, what is that sound? And they're like, Tom, that's our steel lap guitar.
Well, they got those, go ahead, sorry.
Les Paul, I'm not far. He's 12, 13 miles from me. Les Paul and Waukesha. And I learned that from A.G. Weinberger, talking to him in Hungary, actually. And I go, what is that sound, bro? He goes, that's like a 25-pound thing, guitar. I'm like, oh, my gosh. He says it hurt his back and stuff, or maybe his back was hurt, and that's why he did it. But that's amazing that you guys have that stuff, going back to that.
Oh, yeah. I went down years ago to the Mississippi and crawled, peeked around the Delta for a couple days, going to all these sites. You can get this Delta Blues map, find out where Rice Miller, also known as Sonny Boy Williamson, #2, where he's buried and where they lived and played in Helena, Arkansas. And Robert Johnson played on the corner or in the speakeasies or juke joints of the era, all around there. And Clarksdale, Mississippi, basically where Muddy Waters was born. That whole area is like 100 miles along the Mississippi River. Basically, the overflow banks of the Mississippi River is what the Delta is. And all these guys that's the roots of, believe it or not, Katy Perry music. It started there in Mississippi with these guys and just branched out to what we're doing now. They were the hip-hop artists of 1929, basically.
Oh, yeah, I remember some of those. And Ma Rainey in a different fashion.
Oh, yeah.
And that one lady,
yeah.
Mrs. Thorpe, oh, my God, she was the best with the guitar. There's like a railroad track. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. She's got that white Gibson. It looks like an SG, but that was a Les Paul custom. That caused Les Paul to leave the company when they came out with that model because that's not what he designed. But anyway, they resolved their differences. Rosetta Tharpe, that's
yes.
Who that is, and she was doing gospel, but rock and roll too,
The best, and to be truthful, you can't talk about God bless all those people because what they were going through. Music was their life, but the hardships and the struggles of the blues, and music today is going to be creative of what's happening in our world today now. Our events.
Well, we got these people crying that they can't go and ride their motorboat or go out and get a haircut or whatever. Those people down there, they couldn't even get food to eat. They were talk about suffering and our suffering are kind of gold-plated problems compared to the way some of these people used to live before there was any social net, safety net or any of that. These folks, they had it rough.
And and they still do, because it's also coming. Yeah, people that are maybe protesting and going play. The other ones aren't doing it. A lot of the cities and
well,
being hit,
the casinos went in there down along the Mississippi and taken every dollar that that these people earn these days. So, what are you going to do?
That leads us to the jam we got lined up. Going in circles.
Going in circles.
Let's do it off of Hellfire. Thank you, Kenny. We'll be right back, bro.
It's 4 in the morning as I lay here alone, facing the darkness all on my own. You know that I love you. I treated you right. Still you leave me alone here all through the night. You're breaking my heart. Your love isn't true. You told me you love me. You know that's a lie. It's leaving me feeling like I wanna die. I'm pleading here, baby. It's not the end, that you'll come on home and try me again. You're breaking my heart. Your love isn't true. Loving him, and I'm missing you. Now, baby, you know that I love you, and I tried to treat you right, but it's hurting me to be alone every day and every night. So come back home, baby. Let us try this once again. You and me back together, both as lovers and as friends. You're breaking my